I need to remember I've just put my chewing gum on my radiator because I will forget, and that is really actually disgusting. I mean, it's my channel. I do what I want. What are they going to do? Arrest me? I doubt it. I would never, ever, 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 ever get back. I don't really think there's anything to be jealous of. Is that really horrible? Can I say that? No, I am. No, it's not horrible, is it? Armpits probably smell horrible.
Don't let it go, let it go. Don't let it slip away.
Are we cozy? Are we? Hey, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone's all good. I'll be going with an assumptions video first of all after my little break from YouTube, because I love these videos and I love watching them for other people, because people will ask stuff that I'm like, I've always assumed that about you. Is that true? And then they answer it and I'm like, oh, cool. A lot of them are a bit savage. So, I mean, I think I'm just going to answer them. I mean, it's my channel. I do what I want. What are they going to do? Arrest me? I doubt it. So, the first one is, would you ever get back with Manly? I mean, I guess it's an assumption. I think the question would be, you would get back with Manly. I would never, ever, 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 ever get back with Manly. I can say that with confidence. I feel like after the last show, because people are not used to seeing me and Manly getting along, people were like, oh my God, you two get along really well. But I think I find it really awkward around Manly because we're just completely different people. And I think because we've gone so long of not speaking and co-parenting through Maggie, his mum, or just by text, and it's just no conversation, when we're actually in the situation where we sit down and talk, I don't know what to say. And I do giggle and I do look awkward and I do probably look a little bit like I'm but I'm not. I promise you I'm not. I just feel awkward because he's quite an awkward person to be around. Sorry, Manly, but you are. You have to sort of lead the conversation with Manly, and I don't know, I just feel awkward. So it might seem like I'm nervous and it comes across like there's feelings, but I promise you, I assure you, we are completely different people. Even though we have been getting along so much better than what, if you watch the show, when we used to, we still don't, we're not friends. We don't get along as people. We wouldn't go out for dinner together. We don't actually get along. We get along as well as we can for Malia, but there's still he's just not me. Do you know what I mean? And I'm sure I'm not him. We're just completely different people. So no, I would never ever get back with Manly. Sounds quite harsh saying like that, but I'm sure you'd probably have the same answer, to be honest. I feel like you always live in PJs, always in cosy clothes, always. I have my clothes that are my clothes and that is it. So these leggings, for example, these are Nike, £6 I think maybe. So a bit more expensive than PLT, for example, whatever. But I just live in them. They're so comfortable. I just have these in 4 or 5 different pairs and I just live in them. I just love being comfortable. So yeah, that is such a true assumption. I always live in comfy clothes. You won't see me really in anything different. Apart from I don't know if anyone else gets this. Let me know if you do. I like baggy tops, but I don't like baggy bottoms, because I feel like when I'm in all baggy, I feel like I'm do you know what I mean? Michelin man sort of vibe. So I do wear as much comfy clothes. I just wear jumpers and hoodies and I love being cozy. I love it. You get lonely often. I think the only thing that makes me day to day, no, I love my own company. If it's a Friday night and I haven't got Malia because she's at her grandma's, I love having a bath, getting into the bed, putting on a really good Netflix series. I don't mind my own company. I'm so comfortable in my own company. The only lonely feeling I get is I'm getting older now, I'm 26. All of my friends, well, most of them are settled down in relationships. And I look at families. I've been a single mum now since I was, 18. I've never had a family unit. Me and her dad were together for about a year. So 19. It's been 19 since I've been it's been 19 how, oh my word. I've been a single mum since I was 19. Wow, that was so hard. So I feel I look at families now and I'm I want that. I want a family home. I want us to wake up on Christmas morning and I want a family with someone that I love. Not just a family for the sake of it, because I'd rather be alone and happy than in an unhappy relationship. I've been there, I've done that, and I'm never doing that again. I look at people that you can tower and love and they've got a nice happy home, and I think I want that. And then I sort of get a bit of a lonely feeling because I'm I want that. But at the same breath, I'm I still won't ever settle for anyone that I don't think is less than, like, it isn't for me. Do you know what I mean? I think when you feel lonely, you can settle for people because you're like, I'm lonely, I want someone, I need someone to make me feel good about myself. I'm over that feeling, and that is not true if you ever feel like that. But don't get me wrong, I do feel lonely when I then sort of sit and like think about the fact that I am on my own, and I don't want to be a single mum forever. I want a family. I want to get married. I want like someone to love, and just, do you know what I mean? So yeah and no is the answer to that question. You only want Manly back when he's with Erin. No, I don't want Manly back, and him and Erin do not make me jealous at all. Like, genuinely, hand on heart. And I feel like I've always been quite open about the situation. I have always acted on my feelings. Like when we were together years ago, and like, you know, I remember bought my Father's Day present once, and I literally lost my head because I was like, I don't understand why she's doing that. I'll always say when I'm feeling a feeling, and I don't get jealous at all. Because I don't really think they're compatible together. Like, I just don't get jealous anyway. But there's other reasons I feel like even if I did sort of feel like, oh, like they look happy, they are quite on and off couple. Do you know what I mean? So like, I don't really think there's anything to be jealous of. Is that really horrible? Can I say that? No, I am. No, it's not horrible, is it? Because I don't have feelings for Manly. They don't have a relationship that I'd want, so I'm not jealous of them. Was that the question? Have I gone completely off on a tangent? Oh, you only want Manny back when he gets around. Yes, I'm not jealous, and I don't. If I was jealous, I'd want him back. Like, I don't want him back full stop. Ever. Like, you're so put together, and with a sad face, which normally means when someone puts that face that they're feeling they're not put together, and you are. No, I'm not. Like, look at my nails. Look at my toes. Look at that plaster on my toe. That is from ripping my big toenail off, but it's still on by the root. I'm not put together at all. Like, I've chucked a bit of makeup on my face right now. I've curled my hair, and I washed it last night. I wash my hair like once a week, and when I wash it, people always go, your hair looks so good, and I'm like, hey, I just washed it, thanks. No. My armpits probably smell horrible. No, I'm not. That is an assumption. I'm not. I might look like it on Instagram, but we've always got to remember, everyone, no matter what pictures you post, no matter how many followers you've got, whether you've got 20 or 300 or 300,000, Instagram is the perfect side of you. So you're probably not going to, I'm not going to go on Instagram and go, hi, morning everyone, my armpits smell horrible. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to go on Instagram and be like, at my worst. You post your best. And I do try and be as open as I can, which is why I love YouTube so much, because I feel like you can just be you. Just I'm unapologetic. What was that? Unapologetically you. I'm not put together now. At all. I'm a mess. You don't realise how much of a positive influence you are. No, that, not at all. I don't, like, when people say, oh my god, you're such a big influence on me, I think, how? I feel like my life falls apart daily. Like, how am I it's such an, like, it's the best feeling when people say that, because I just think, how? So if you do think I'm a positive influence, it makes me really happy, and thank you. You want another baby? Yes. Oh. I've never been as broody as what I am right now, and I actually don't really like the word broody. I feel like it like gives me the ick a bit, but I'm so broody. Like, there's babies everywhere, and I just, it's not like I'm broody because I'm like, I need a baby. It's like, I want a baby. I feel like that's the next step in my life. Like, I feel like I'm low-key ready-ish. But also for Malia, like, I want her to have a little brother or sister. I don't want her to come home to just a quiet house, and it's just, I love having Malia all to myself. And I want her to have a brother or sister to, like, love and play with. And I feel like she gets lonely. And I feel like she prefers going to, like, her dad's side of the family because there's so many kids, whereas with me, it's just me and her. And I try and make it as fun as I can. But even, like, yesterday, like, we went to the park, and she didn't know if any of her school friends were going. And so I said to her, like, oh, it's okay. And she's like, yeah, but I'm going to have no one to play with. And you know when you're like, play with me? So, and I would, yeah. I want Malia to grow up with brothers and sisters. I don't want there to be a big age gap. There was a 5.5 year age gap between my sister, and we're really close now, but like being younger, we were completely different ages. So I'm under no illusion that they will have different age gaps. I mean, if anyone's watching that have got kids with more than a 5 year age gap, how did you find it? Because so many things go through my head. Night feeds, going back to nappies, going back to a baby. on top of that, whether Marley and the baby will be close, whether she's going to get jealous, whether she's going to be like, this is annoying, like we can't do the things I want to do because you've got a newborn baby. Like, how did you find it? Because that does worry me. Imagine me with a baby. Like, it'd be so different this time. I was 18, had no clue what I was doing last time. It'd be so weird. Would you want to do OnlyFans? No, I get questions about OnlyFans all the time, and I've got really, really good friends that do OnlyFans, and I've got no judgment against it. It's just something that I personally wouldn't do. For loads of reasons. There's multiple reasons why I wouldn't do OnlyFans, but also I'm the least like sexually appealing person ever. Like, when I see girls, like, I see them go and I'm like, wow, like I wish I had that confidence, but like I just don't. A funny story actually. One of my friends, she's got OnlyFans, and someone was messaging her on there like asking for like a request, and it was like to say this certain thing, like his name and stuff. And I was literally like looking at her thinking, how do you do that? Because I wouldn't be able to. It would take me like probably 3 hours to film because I'd be laughing, and on top of that, like, hey big boy. Oh my god, I couldn't. I'm the least person like the least like person ever. But honestly, some of my friends that do it, they're smashing it. So, but no, I wouldn't ever. You think you're a celebrity? No, I don't think I'm a celebrity at all. Like, and I forget that people know who I am until I'm out somewhere and people come up to me and say like, oh my god, I love you so much, or oh my god, can I have a photo, or like even just say like, oh my god, Mia, hi, like I watched the show. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm Mia. I'm on Team Mum, and people know who I am. Like, I don't feel like a celebrity at all. Like, I'm just a normal mum. Like, what, it's 20 to 3. I'm going to go on the school run. I'm going to chat to the mums. I'm going to bring Marley home. I'm going to wash up. I've got a plate that's been on the side since, like, a day ago. I'm going to wash that up. And I'm going to take Marley to swimming lessons. Like, I just live a normal life. Like, I don't think I'm a celebrity at all. Obviously, when I go to some of the events where, like, you do the red carpet, I'm like... But I just feel like I'm, like, an understudy for someone and I shouldn't be there. It's so weird. It's bizarre. But the weirdest thing is when I've watched other people on TV, like, shows like Love Island, and, like... then they see me and they recognise me, and then we have a conversation and I'm like, how do you know who I am but I know who you are, and I think you're famous and you know how, like, it's so weird. I keep burping, I'm so sorry, but no, I don't think I'm a celebrity at all. Always secure in yourself as you seem. That's true. So I feel like with Instagram, when I feel good about myself, I'll put a video up where I will be like, and then I do get like people messaging me like, oh my god, you love yourself so much, like it's embarrassing. And but like also like multiple things with this. No, I don't love myself so much, but I am feeling good that day. So like if I want to post myself staring into my camera, that's probably a little bit creepy because I feel like that's what I want to do, I will do it. It makes me feel good. And then I won't do it for like 2 weeks because I feel awful about myself. And also when people are, oh, like you love yourself so much, why would you not want me to love myself? Like, I don't as much as what you think I do, but why would you not want me to? Because I want you to love yourself. I want you to love every part of your body. Do you know what I mean? And I don't know, it just, like, I'm not secure, like, in myself as what people think just because I'll post certain pictures or I'll wear certain outfits. Like, there's been times where I put on, like, a more revealing outfit and I've been in my house and I felt, like, good. I thought, yeah, like, this outfit makes me feel good. And I've gone out in it and I've just got not nice looks and I've been like, oh, and I've actually gone home and got changed once with the girls. And I remember them saying to me, Mia, please, like, we're out now. And I was like, no, I want to go home, like, I don't feel comfortable. Like, and I do get, like, this, like, insecure sort of feeling a lot. But I just mask that with then trying to, like, you know, putting some makeup on that makes me feel good, doing my hair and posting a video of me pouting. And then I get slated for that. But no, I'm not. I don't think anyone is. I think the most confident people in the world you might think are really confident, but they've got their insecurities and they're not as secure as what you think. It's just human nature, but I think it's just sort of learning to live through your insecurities and just sort of trying to put them at bay. I'm going to answer 2 more. You have really bad choice in men. My initial answer to that is yeah, I do. But also I think, no, they just weren't the men for me. I'd say obviously there's, as everyone knows, I've got one bad choice that I had that, like, yeah, that was a bad choice. But I think the word you've got a bad choice is if, like, you're going out and you're going, yeah, you, and you're just picking them and then they're just the wrong ones. Do you know what I mean? I think they're just not my people that I've met. And, like, yeah, some of them have hurt me in different ways and some of them, like, it hasn't been a nice situation. But at the same time, like, it's taught me so much from what I do want in my life and what I do want in a relationship that, yeah, it's probably been bad choices. bad relationships and bad times, but I think you can't really like blame yourself for having bad choices in men, because like otherwise you're putting yourself down too much. Do you know what I mean? Like you just have to, you've gone through these experiences because you haven't met that person yet. I'm gonna answer 2 more. Okay, I'm sorry. I feel like you want to settle down but you're scared of being hurt. You like your own company. That's true. I feel like I have got to a point, I've been single for a year, and I feel like I've got to that point where like I'm at peace. Like nobody disturbs my peace apart from Marley. I'm just having a tantrum. Like I haven't got any worries. Like, I remember my last relationship, like it just gave me actual like so much anxiety. Like it was a complete wrong relationship to be in. And looking back, it was like the wrong choice in person. But like I just remember I was just riddled. Like I just felt horrible like every day. Like I just felt not myself. I didn't feel confident. Like, and I couldn't get out of this relationship. Like even though I knew it wasn't right, I just carried on, and I just remember feeling so unpeaceful, for example. So like now I feel so peaceful. And so like it's scary, like giving yourself to someone and like completely giving yourself to someone and completely like laying bare, and them having the ability to hurt you scares me so much, because I don't want to be hurt. But in the same breath, no good will come from that. Like you have to, and the things I try to live now by what I'll teach Malia. Like you have to show people love, and if you end up loving too much and get hurt, then you can't go wrong for that. There's no harm in loving too much, and you can't be this closed book all the time and scared to like be in a relationship because of getting hurt, because you'll never be happy. Do you know what I mean? Well, you might be. I guess some people will be on their own forever and then they're happy doing that, but like I am happy when I'm in a relationship and I want that family and that life, and like I know I want that. It's just that step of like fully like letting my guard down with someone that I feel like I've done before, and like not to a certain like I've done before as in like I've like been with someone and you know then obviously like the abuse for example happened, and that scares me a lot. I find relationships scary, I'm not gonna lie. And if anyone else does, like have you got over that? Like say for example, I think I've asked you guys before, like you've been through something in the past. Everyone's gone through like something in relationships, but you've gone through something in the past in a relationship, and like you're single and you're like, oh my god, you know it'd be lovely and I meet the right person and etc 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 etc, but like you're scared. Like how did you let go of that scared feeling when you did finally meet someone is my question, because it's such a scary feeling of like completely like opening up. But I also feel like this last year, I feel like this is something I haven't spoken about, like dating, because I have been dating this last year. Like I have gone on a couple dates and it's been really healthy for me, I think, because what would happen before is I'd meet someone and like it would get serious really quickly, and like I wouldn't give myself time to get to know them, and before I knew it we weren't compatible. We were in this full-blown relationship. So I've gone on some dates and things like that, and it's been so nice to actually be single and gone out for dinner and gone out for drinks with people and got to know people and thought, you're really nice but you're not for me. Do you know, I've never done that before, and I've done it this year, and I'm gonna say I'm a pretty good dater. They probably say I'm annoying because I don't stop talking, but yeah. And then I've got loads saying you're not single. Okay, so I actually would not class myself as single. No, I'm not single. I don't know why I'm trying to beat around the bush. I'm seeing someone. I'm not going to say too much because he's like I'm shy. Yeah, I am. I mean, I think it's probably obvious because with my stories, like I'll post like out for dinner or drinks, and people, you clearly can see I'm with someone that I haven't posted, and like he took me away for my birthday. But obviously I hate keeping secrets from everyone. It's like I'm so open with everybody. You know everything about me. I even talk about my periods, everything. And so then I'm like starting to see him, and like not posting him is like, I don't know, I feel like weird, but at the same time I feel like I don't know someone enough to then just go on like be seeing someone for a month and then post them all over my social media and then it not work out the next month, then everyone be like, well, where's he gone? Do you know what I mean? I feel like it's good for me and from my past experiences to just leave it a good amount of time before like I post him. Do you know what I mean? Because I just don't want to, if it doesn't work out, which maybe that I don't have to explain because nobody really knew. Do you know what I mean? Even though I've just told you now that I am seeing someone. But yeah, I am. It's one of those things where it's sort of like private but not a secret. At the moment it's private. I don't want it to always be private because you know what, I'm so open and I love sharing everything with you. And he's just so Like, he's just the best, and I want to share him with you all. But like at the same time, it's just a bit more private at the moment because it's early stages. I don't want anything to taint it. I don't want to rush in too soon. I've had my fair share of awful relationships, and I just don't want that to happen again. Even though posting them doesn't actually really impact that too much. But do you know what I mean? I just want to like take it slow, just be me and him for a bit before like I post him. That makes sense. I don't know. But that brings me on to what I was saying. Like, I do find it to open up, and like he, for example, I've told him everything that I've been through and he knows what I've been through, and he's like really understanding and all of that. He doesn't like put any pressure on me, which is like so new for me, because in past relationships it's been just so full on and it's been like just too much, whereas with him it's just like he's just not like, I don't know, he's just so not pressurizing. But at the same time I do feel like I have this horrible feeling, this horrible rut where I'm like, it's gonna go wrong. Do you know what I mean? Like next week we're not gonna be together anymore. And like even my friends like to me, what is wrong with you? And I'm like, no, like I really want to be with like together forever and have babies. But like I just have this thing where I'm like, it's just gonna go wrong. It's like too good to be true. Do you know what I mean? So like if you've ever felt like that, how did you overcome it? Because I need some sort of advice. So please let me know. I'm actually going to Turkey in a month, yesterday, for surgery, which I'm going to be taking you all with me for. So much is going on. So I hope you've enjoyed. Leave me some comments. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.